Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Matty Reacts, the channel we take a look at things we never watched or listened to before. Now, I'm quite interested about what I've got for you today, which is a song called California Rain by James Marriott. Now, I know of James Marriott because I watch YouTube. I watch British YouTube, so I know who James Marriott is. I really enjoy the relationship that he has with Will and when they do their videos together. I watch all of those, all of the sort of weird and wonderful products and stuff that they taste or use or play with or discover in recent years. And I have heard James Marriott sing before. I have heard clips of his previous songs, but I don't think I've ever sat down and listened to a full James Marriott song, or watched a full James Marriott video for that matter. From what I have heard, the kind of music he makes is a bit of a callback to sort of indie music from a few years ago. You know, I wasn't the hugest fan of indie, but there was some indie acts that I really enjoyed, and he kind of sounds like some of that from the few sort of 30-second clips of some of his previous songs that I've heard. But I thought this song came out, I think, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week ago, something like that. So I thought it was worth me taking a little look and seeing what James Marriott in 2026 looks like. Might have been the very end of 2025, I suppose, but I'm watching in 2026, so there we go. So we're going to play the song now and see what I make of it. Ali Flakes. What a riff. I must admit, the ones that I've heard have been a lot more sort of, I guess, like acoustic. Not quite acoustic, but a bit more acoustic than this. This is a bit more sort of electric than I thought it was going to be.
Waiting for you. I'm not the same as yesterday.
And he sounds different as well. Like, you can still hear his accent, but like it was more pronounced previously, whereas I feel like it's sort of smoothed off a bit for this. Interesting though.
Taste too much to feel the pain. There's a thrift around the corner.
Okay.
The laundry bag was all in vain, all in vain, all in vain. You're right, I'm not cut out for the big time. Sit tight, I'm not far out from you tonight.
Very nice.
Watching from the inside, just a man, so what's the plan? The rain won't stop me now.
That riff.
I can't stop from cannonballing down the stairs towards the bay. I scrape the green off every morning.
I'm really enjoying the video, actually. Can't wait to hear the rain. What is that
Tis the
face?
seasons waiting for you. I'm not the same as yesterday.
Very nice. Yeah, it wasn't what I was expecting. I mean, I could still. I think if I'd heard it without knowing who it was, I could have probably still guessed it was James Marriott. But I think the song sounded. How can I put it? I kind of guess I summed it up before. I was expecting something a little bit more singer songwritery, like indie singer songwritery, whereas this was more like indie rock, I suppose, which I didn't realize was the kind of circles he was moving in these days. But I really liked it. I really liked it, and his voice, although like I say, it wasn't what I remembered it being on the previous the songs. It was really interesting. He's got a lot of character in his voice, and I think that's why I think I'd know that it was him, even if I didn't know in advance, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I think it's definitely a song that is a grower. I'm already a fan of it anyway, but I think it's one of those songs that the more I listen to it, the more I'll enjoy it. I think you could hear some influences in there from the sort of late 90s, early 2000s, definitely the early 2000s. Um, the sort of indie rock that was around in the early 2000s, definitely coming through there. Um, but it sounds really modern at the same time, and the video is really cool. The video having the three characters, it's a tried and tested video format, isn't it? The same guy playing three characters, but I think it worked really well in this instance. And that riff, oh my god, that was such a catchy riff. I really enjoyed that. That's going to be going through my head for days, and I think that's probably one of the main things that will bring me back to that song is that riff to start with, and then that's what I mean by grower. So I'll come back to it for the riff, and then I'll get the chorus in my head, and then I'll get the verses in my head. But yeah, I thought it was a really impressive song. Um, has he got an album out? Has he got any other singles that have come out recently that I should cover? Because if this is the direction he's going in, I think I will like his music more than I thought I was going to. And I think I'd really like to check out some more. I think, yeah. So let me know in the comments if he has got more stuff that I can check out, and I'll try and do that in the coming weeks. But other than that, yeah, not much else to say really, other than I thought it was a really good song, and well done, James. Keep up the good work. But thanks for dropping by, and I'll see you again for another reaction video very soon.